Hello learners, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you'll be watching this video. This is mathematics, and in this presentation we want to look at this question from 2022 school certificate, that is grade 12 internal, and this was paper 1, question number 22A. Pay attention. Given that y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3, find dy dx. Wow. Find dy dx. Let's identify the topic from which the question is coming from, right? This is calculus, dy dx. Now, what type of calculus are we talking about here? Differential calculus. Remember, we also have integral calculus or integration. So in this case, this is a differential calculus. You are differentiating y with respect to x. That is dy dx. Well, we have been given a polynomial here. Y is equal to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. Okay? We want to differentiate this polynomial with respect to x here. How do we go about it? So to differentiate y, you are going to say dy dx is equal to, you are differentiating y with respect to x. So dy dx is equal to, look at the way I'm doing it. Have you seen the power? X power what? 2. You multiply this power by the coefficient of x squared, which is 2. So you're going to say 2 times 2. 2 times 2. Then you write x like this. Then this power 2, always subtract 1. That is the rule. Subtract 1. When you are differentiating, what we are doing here is differentiating, okay? To find dy dx, it means you differentiate. So when you are differentiating or integrating, you should differentiate or integrate term by term. So we are differentiating this alone, we come to this, we come to this. Term by term. We together? So I'm done with the first term here. This is the way you differentiate. Multiply, after multiplying, write the variable, power, subtract 1. Always, you will be subtracting 1 always. We are done here. We move on to the next one. Minus, we do the same. Look at x here. It is to the power what? There's no power. So if there's no power, it means 1. Okay? So we're going to say 1 times 4, which is the same as 4 times 1. Then write x. Then this one here, subtract 1. We are done with that. Plus, we differentiate the last term. Now look at the last term. It has got no x. There's no x here. Okay? So if there is no x, it means you are differentiating a constant. You're differentiating a number without x. So if you are differentiating a number without a variable, the answer is always 0. So when you differentiate 3, you get 0. Why? We can say, according to the laws of indices, we can say this 3 is the same as saying 3x to the power 0. Because the laws of indices says any number or any variable raised to the power 0 is equal to what? When I say x to the power 0, it's equal to what? 1, right? So what we have here is a 1. Then 1 times 3 gives us 3. So according to the way we are doing it here, we can say 0 times 3. See that? Which will still give us that 0. So take note, any constant, being it negative, being it fraction, as long as it doesn't have x, your answer should be 0. I hope that is clear. So we have differentiated this, we've differentiated this, we've differentiated this. Then we can just simplify this. So we're going to say dy dx is equal to 2 times 2 will give us a 4. X 2 minus 1 will give us a 1. So there will be no need of writing 1 here. You just leave it. Minus, here 1 minus 1 is 0. So it will be x to the power 0, which will give us 1. So whatever we have here to just be 4 times 1, which will just be 4. And this is 0. That is the answer. This is your correct answer. So when you differentiate this, you are getting this. Now bear in mind that of the 4 operations, these are the 4 operations I'm talking about. Of the 4 operations, we have only used 2. Under differential calculus, you use 2. Integral calculus, you use the remaining 2. Which 2 have we used here? You should always multiply. After you multiply, you do what? Subtract. So, under differential calculus, you use these 2. Then integral calculus, you use the remaining 2. There will be addition and division. I hope this is clear. I hope you've learned. Bye-bye.